Alright, let's go back to that thing. The Silt Strider.
There we go.
That thing that's never really explained what the fuck it is, and it's never in any of the other games. That thing.
You never find it in the wild. It's just kind of there.
Dude, if you found... it's a good thing you don't find it in the wild, because if you found it in the wild, you'd be fucked. I get the feeling that one of those would just insta-kill you.
If it was pissed, yeah.
Yeah. Because it's got like these, like, two little mandible claw things at the front, and then it's got 6 legs, all of which look razor sharp. You should rest and meditate on what you've learned.
Meditate? We don't do that kind of thing.
Well, this is a role-playing game, so I'm going to choose to believe that the person's head that we're currently inhabiting is a meditator. Who the fuck is this chick? I'm assuming this is a chick. This looks chickish.
Are you sure?
Well, she's standing outside of Aldaroon, and I don't remember her. Falanu Indaran. Okay, so very chickish looking, male voice. That's not disturbing.
Let's. What does it have to say?
I'm waiting, is what she said. Those are like quite good eyes. I am very much an eye kind of guy. Like it goes eyes, ass, breast, legs for me, and those are quite some eyes. Anyways,
High resolution eyes.
Oh yeah,
Oh baby.
dem eyes. There are no there are no memes for me, unfortunately. My husband and I were traveling through here, and we were attacked by a wild pack of Nyx hounds.
Oh no.
There were
not
3
Nyx
of
hounds.
them. They seemed to come out of nowhere. My husband, Drell
3? That's quite the pack.
Drell and Darin tried to fight them off. But Drell and Darin. Seriously, who the fuck writes these names? Tried to fight them off, but
They probably just have a random generator with like the same 3 syllables.
I think I found a spelling error in Morrowind. But the were too much for him.
There were too much for him.
But there is no there in there. It's just the.
But the were.
But the were too much for him.
I'm sure it made sense to somebody at some point.
They probably had editors at this point, didn't they? This is the 3rd game in the series, not including the Red Roaring Adventure. I think the Red Roaring Adventures were not part of the thing. It's like Arena, and then Shadow, whatever it's called, and then the Red Roaring Adventure was like this random ass sea pirate weird thing. I just hope I can find Drell. Seriously, were they just like stoned off their minds and like, let's try and make the most fucked up names we can for some asshole who has to read these later down the line?
And they hired the same guy to name all of the Dwemer ruins.
I love how people in this game are like, please help me. Here's a vague direction. And I'm bitching about it, but it's one of my favorite parts of the game, so I'm not going to bitch too much about it.
Doesn't hold your hand.
Yeah, it is quite the difficult game if you let it
Let
be.
me wipe the fail off your chin so you can play the game.
Lost the game.
And so did the 12 people who watched this video.
No, actually these videos are pretty popular.
13.
Ha, fuck you. I'm gonna dispose of this corpse and then I'm going to punch you in the face.
Whose corpse? Was it Drell's?
Yeah. Go help my husband. Sure. Stab. I helped him with my sword.
I'm sorry, but he didn't make it. That's his sword you're wielding. I know.
I'm sorry.
It's got his
He
blood
somehow managed to stab himself in the back. We both agreed that it was nobody's fault.
Oh, caboose.
Not my fault. Somebody put a
He's
wall in
gotten
my
away
way.
with like 5 murders now.
Well, one of them's not really a murder.
I guess. If you kill an AI and it doesn't, you just destroy its body, Is that really murder?
No.
No?
No.
He didn't know at the time.
Well, that's why there's things like manslaughter, because it's still murder.
Because if you're too incompetent to kill them on purpose.
So was she said there were 3 of them, so I'm guessing that these weren't the next hounds I'm looking for.
Oh, you.
Yeah. That's why we're friends. You can appreciate the little subtle references I make. Ah, loading area equals glitchy screen.
I'm pretty sure you don't do them on purpose. So.
What? That was totally on purpose.
Yeah, I think that you realize that you'd done it, and so you feigned that it was on purpose.
No, that was like fucking conscientious, like planned funny right there.
I'm not too sure.
Like a whole 2 seconds in advance, dude. That's like thinking on your feet. And you're ruining it for me.
See, I'm not buying it.
Well, it's free, so you don't need to. It comes with the
Still have
Let's
to
Play.
download it. And you know, slow internet speeds, it's just a big hassle.
You're a hassle.
Your face is a hassle, so there. I win.
Fly My Tie Let's Play is full of quality insults.
Oh, we should actually make like a, I don't know, what's that called? Like a disclaimer at the end? Everything, you know, you say everything really fast.
So basically, we should ape the Dragon Ball Z abridged guys.
Yes. That is exactly what I'm saying.
Well, it's not a bad idea. I mean, these guys are fantastically famous with furious foam
Just
propagating from...
Don't even try.
Not even a little bit? Seriously, what the fuck? It's raining. Blue sky. Well, not really blue sky. Never mind. But it's raining. I'm hearing no rain noises and no lightning.
Well,
Come on.
I don't even know.
Use your words.
It's magic.
It's magic. You know.
Friendship is.
Never believe it's not so. I just shot that scrib in the head, and it desegmented into 3 pieces.
That's what you'll get if you don't believe it's so.
That scrib did not believe it was so. Alright, let's rest until healed. The auto save. Oh, okay. Here's the. You have ascended to level 4. It's all suddenly obvious to you. You just have to concentrate. All the energy and time you've wasted, it's a sin. But without the experience you've gained, taking risks, taking responsibility for failure, how could you have understood? Well, that's deep.
I love how the generic statements, no matter what, you know, race, class, combo you play, it always applies to you. So, did you ever take the steed? I always took the steed because out of everything in the game, I felt that I could increase my other stats if I needed to, but speed was something that I needed at the top as much as possible so that I could, you know, take care of myself. I think I'm gonna go. Tower.
Ah, that's the unlock one, right?
Yep. And the find key.
I think I'm gonna go. I went strength, endurance, agility. Increase my physical attributes for now. I think I'll check out magic next level because I am in the mages guild and I'm stuck at the max I can go for them. This is one of the fantastic things about Morrowind.
Fan-fucking-tastic.
I'm currently wandering around the wilderness with no real goal in mind. Like, I'm just chatting you up, killing rats.
Rats. It's the only thing you can handle at this point.
Eh.
Don't ruin the illusion, man.
Just, you know, looking for Nyx hounds.
kind of heading west, but not really. I think I'm actually heading north. I think I'm going to turn around.
Other people would be pissed at this, having no clue where they're at, stuck in the fucking woods.
This is something that I failed to get in Oblivion, and I haven't really spent enough time in Skyrim to feel it just yet. Exploration and the feeling of freedom. It's like, yeah, we've got stuff we need to take care of, that's true. But none of it feels like
Urgent.
at this moment. Like later in the game, stuff really starts to feel like, dude, you need to get your ass in gear. But right now, Caius is just like, oh, hey, what's up? Yeah, we've got something going on here. Why don't you go ahead and investigate this stuff, but take your time, get a little freelance work, whatever. It's cool. I'm not a skooma addict. Sure
Maybe
you
it's just
aren't,
part of his
Caius.
cover. I know that if you take any of his skooma, he freaks the fuck out and tries to kill you.
Even after he's just like, you can have my bed.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind
There's not
taking...
anything under it.
It's just like, I wouldn't mind using your bed if you weren't currently shirtless in the room. Gotta be honest, kind of ups the creep factor for me.
You know, I'll just go kill someone else and take their house.
Oh, cool. So the
No big
narrator... Never mind. Is it okay to spoil a game that's over a decade old? Is that okay?
You're currently doing a Let's Play of it.
Right, but it's a decade old. I mean, really?
If people knew everything in the game, they wouldn't be watching you play the damn thing. So no, it's not okay.
But it's my winning personality that makes people watch me play.
No, they don't give a shit about your personality. They probably mute the game while they watch the video.
Right. They're just all like, oh hey, in this episode, the description says he goes to this town. I need to know how to get to that town. I guess I'll watch this horrible video. Thanks, guys.
Exactly. Now you
Oh,
understand.
I'm actually getting pretty good at archery.
That was my problem with archery in Morrowind, is if there was two people standing next to each other, and you are perfectly hidden, and you shot one, the other one instantly knows where you're at.
That's the same in Oblivion. I kind of like how they did archery in Skyrim. It's like, it takes them a little bit to figure it out, if they figured it out at all, by the time you kill
There's a
them.
balance that needs to be found, because also shooting them in the head, and them going, oh, it's just the wind, not really that.
Yeah, and then there's the fact that, like, you can get fucking so OP that you can stand up and then, like, crouch back down in the middle of combat if you take the perk in stealth. And
Be hidden again.
Yeah, they'll be like, so he was standing over there, but we lost him.
He didn't move. He's gone now. So whatever.
I got my steel katana and I'm stabbing you. So a friend of mine from Dogs.
You have friends?
Yes.
Oh.
From
Good for you.
the Dogs community, which is, for anybody who's curious about that, that's the devious old gamers community.
If you're bad at Arma, don't join.
And we're not an Arma community, we're just a gaming community. Anyways, a friend of mine sent me this video that made me actually like Katy Perry's Hot and Cold song, and it's not even sung by her, it is a cover done by a Romanian polka band. And
Now,
it is...
when I think of Romanian polka bands,
Hello, random naked dude. Alright, sorry, go on.
kind of cut off my train of thought. Something about Romania.
This
naked
dude
dudes.
looks like he's in he's in his boxers, gloves, and a helmet, and his name is Hissing Deep Raid.
Is he a Nord out in the woods?
I think he's a Nord. I can see his happy trail. I can almost see his junk. Not that I'm looking.
Nords are so fucking stupid.
What
You
is...
find like 6 of them in Morrowind just standing around. A witch froze me here and took my stuff. I swear it's the same witch every time.
You will speak with me now, or you shall feel the bite of my axe. When this enchantment wears off, Hissing Deep Raid will shed some blood. Enchantment. I, foul... I'm done. A foul witch has given me some enchanted disease, leaving me rooted in this spot. She called it witch wither, foul temptress. I had been her escort. She was a big woman, friendly, you know. Then the damned witch
Ensnared?
Ensorcelled.
Encircled.
Ensorcled. Is that a
In-
fucking work?
I don't know. I know it's something along those lines, and it means the same thing as ensnared.
Ensorcelled?
Let's just pretend, you know, for future reference, when you don't know the word, pretend you do, and people will believe it.
Right. So ensorcelled? Then the damned witch imprisoned me, leaving me at this spot, nearly naked, to display my shame to the world. Hisson Deep Raid is not accustomed to being mocked, stranger. I shall paint the ground with her entrails. Sounds like an angry autistic child. I can help you. I'll find a potion that will cure the
Well, you
paralyzation.
could, but he did kind of threaten